What is up, you guys? It's me, Ep.1. Yeah! Today we got ourselves a new show or series that I'm gonna start making, and hopefully I can try and keep going. It's basically where I just make various things I feel like making, and hopefully this time not forgetting to actually, you know, record the process, as my friends, family, and cousins have countlessly told me many times. So here's me trying not to forget and actually remember what they say. So today's episode will be a steampunk inspired wristwatch. So that's gonna be interesting. So let's get to it. Woo! I did some prepping off screen because I didn't want this to take too long, but I have myself a nice little leather strap. Now this came from a build I done already, but never got a chance to record. I made a homemade gun belt for my Peacemaker when I airsoft, and I used a what would be called a sword holster that you could buy at an anime convention, cosplay place, or whatever. And basically, these straps would allow you to put a sword in here, as you can tell. But I pretty much took mine and ripped one out because the first one holds the access belt material, and the second one holds the revolver intact by doing so. Let me show you. As such. Boom! There we go. This is going to be the base. I acquired an old belt that no one needs anymore, and I already pre-measured a hole where it will fit on my wrist, if I can get it on. Boom! And it's actually a pretty thick material, so this will be on the bottom, of course, like so. And the pre-drilled hole I made will hopefully stay there. So let me try and make a hole into the belt, cut it up, and we'll see if we can get this to work. Now the thing is, the brown is on the underside and the black is on the top side. I wonder if this is one of those reversible belts. Some leather belts do that, where you can reverse the color of the band from black to brown or vice versa. And so let me make the hole in this belt first. Where's my hammer? Oh. So there we go. So I made a hole already. Open it up a bit. There we go. It's not too shabby. And then let's see if it holds. And then we'll see if we can try and turn it around as such. Come on! Oh, nice. Hey, look at that. Not too shabby. It actually holds. Look at that. It's like a nice little stylish. Hold on, let me put the rest of it through. Oh shoot. It's a nice little stylish band, even though it's really big for what it is, but it's meant to be a prop, not an actual everyday wear type of thing. But knowing me, I'll probably try that anyways, just to see how it's like, and then people will be like, what the heck is that on your wrist? Oh, you know, just a watch. Just a homemade steampunk watch. Yeah, who else would do that apart from cosplayers? And at least not, I mean, in terms of a regular sense. So let me make another hole that's a little bit tighter. Ow! There we go. So obviously we're not going to need all this extra length on the thing, so we're going to cut it all the way to, I made a second hole right here, as you can tell. I'm going to cut it just right below here, so I can make some space to work with. There we go. That's going to look ugly, but I'm going to try and singe it, see if it fixes that. Here we go. Here we go. Nice, and then hold it together. There you go. There's your strap. Let's hope I didn't screw this up. Oh, I see 2 screws on the belt buckle right here. Let's see if that actually means I can reverse it, so I can match the brown to the theme of the whole leather thing going on here. Hey, you can. Look at that. You can reverse it. So we're gonna put the brown on the front and the black on the back. So that way, when it all gets put together, all the, no, come on. All the colors will match for the aesthetics. Okay, there we go. So it's been reversed, and now when I put on the wristband, there we go, the colors match, and this time, oh, come on. Either I'm trying to make a punk rock look or a bad statement. And what I plan to do, hopefully, is these buttons are too small for my wrist. That's why I'm making this, to attach it as such, and hopefully it looks somewhat decent. So let's get to it. And so the way I'm going to do that is I'm just going to cut some incisions right here and right here. And that way, oh, right here and right here. So when it closes, it'll look something like that. First I need my pen. Where's my pen? Mark it here, here. I'm gonna do this. That means I need to do it beneath. So, trying to figure this out. Because when it closes, optimally speaking, it should look something like that, or something more like this, you know, when it closes. So I'm just trying to this on again real quick. Give me a second. I think I know where to cut it. I think I know where to cut it now. So it's gonna cut it right below the first button here and on here, because I might need to trim these off. We'll see. Oh, that's it. Can't go back now. Ah, shoot. Cut too close to the edge. Whew, alright, cut the little hole here for the band. Gonna cinch it a bit to hopefully smooth out the edges just a tad. There we go. Alright. Stage 1 is complete. Wait. So, there we go. Here's the first part, and then the second part will be mirrored on the bottom. Alright, moment of truth. Made the cuts here. So, oh wait. Yeah, okay. So that goes like that. Go like this. Okay. Oh, hold on. I put it on backwards. Boom. And that's how it should look. Now, put it on. Gosh, this thing is clanking a lot. Oh. Oh, it fit. Oh, I did it. It's not the most, prettiest of the bunch I've seen here and there, but it definitely gets the job done. There we go. So now, to put the watch on top of it, and I have two selections for for the watch. I just don't know which watch to use. I'll show you. So I just might take some time to think. So I got two watches here that could work. Oh, wait, yeah. And they're both pocket watches. I love pocket watches, by the way. And this is for the Steampunk build. This one and this one. So these are my two options. They both have chains, and that definitely be used in here. My problem I'm trying to figure out is whether or not I should use this one or this one. This one needs battery. This one you actually just need to wind it up every few days, or at least within a day, and it'll keep on ticking. And the reason why I like this look better is when it shows the internals here and here and all that. And this is actually my daily wear and carry, unless I'm wearing a wristwatch or something. This one, however, is battery powered, and I need to accommodate for that in order to get the cover off. And the reason why I like this is because it's all self-powered. You just need to wind it up, and the knob here has more than enough, you know, it's open more than enough to showcase anything. And the reason why I'm hesitant is because I sometimes wear this on the thing. I know as soon as I commit to this project, I won't be able to take it off of this unless I want to break the watch and the band. So this is going to be an interesting commitment, because it's going to look just like that, and then you can still open the screen as such. So maybe this could be like an adventurous watch, because it has a magnifying glass on it. Ooh. So as much as it pains me, I'm going to be using this, because I don't know of any other watch that would suit this kind of look. Because just look at that, it has the gears moving and all that, and I'm a sucker for these kind of things that had that detail. And I was pondering before I even made this thing, so let's get to it. This is going to be the sacrificial lamb for this build. Taking off the chain here, that's going to be used for sure. So let's get to getting this watch into a steampunk looking watch, and hopefully it doesn't end up being a big mistake. It's going to look like it's going to just sit on top of there looking all pretty. So and I'm going to find a way to accent around it to make it look like a steampunk watch. And I have these canisters, CO2 canisters, that will definitely fit that build. It looks like something that you would see for a steampunk watch. And I don't have any way to shorten this, but this definitely would work. And then I have this coat hanger here that has this coating, and it looks like brass tubing. Look at that, it's a metal hanger that you would get from like the laundromat, and it works perfectly. Like it matches the color. Like how perfect can you get there? And it looks like the hole on these things, when pierced, actually, well, maybe some work will need to be done, but, you know, fit in the hole just almost. So let's just go with that. Let's just glue it straight to here, because there's really no reason to take off the back. So let's just glue it on. And oh no, this is gonna be. For some reason this scares me, but this also excites me to do this. So, ooh, alright, there's no going back. I've committed. There's no going back now, boys. Oh, who's texting me at a time like this? The unfortunate part is I don't know how or if this is gonna work, because I know this leather material is very iffy at times, but there's no going back now. I have a very fatal flaw where I don't really plan things out. I just go for it and hope for the best, and this is one of those moments where I'm just hoping for the best. Well, I'm waiting for this to dry. Okay, gonna wait for that to dry a bit. So there is that. Now to focus on these things. I know I'm gonna have to eventually paint these gold or brown to look like a steampunk appearance. So unless I can find a different bottle looking shape that will look like it would work, but the thing is, I don't think I will, because this is as close as I can get. But the problem is it's metal and it could easily fall off. I've had a bad experience with metal. Had it been plastic, I might have a better chance. Hey! Oh, hey! Found one of my... What? This is gold? Oh, it's silver! Oh, that can come in handy. Nice. I forgot I had that. Shell casings? No, I don't want to put a shell casing on my watch. People are gonna get the wrong idea or something. You got all triggered. Oh, what's he doing with that in his watch? That weirdo. Oh, call the people. Ah, he's weird. Okay, so we're back. The thing finally dried, as I think that was the last thing I saw. And basically, I found some spray paint that are silver and gold that I can easily weather. So the original plan was to use these CO2 canisters for the thing, to make the little air tanks and then the piping. Problem is, I just didn't know how to make it work on this kind of small platform. And so I went looking around and I scavenged some of these parts. 2 little plastic tubings actually. And these are more than perfect. They're really small, they don't get in the way. If I can show you here. As such. And I also found a flint holder that, I forgot I had a flint holder. The shape is interesting, and I'm thinking of attaching both the air tanks, per se, to this. And then so when it's all dried up and all that, when it's all dried up, it can look something like this. And then this whole assembly can go on top of here. And then have the 2 tubes go into here, and then they'll finish the build. And then I'll also accent it and all that. So let me go out and hopefully paint it out. Okay, so those little 2 parts I found, I painted already. This one is silver, and then this one bronze. These are going to be the air tanks. They're going to be attached as such, like this, as so. And then I also made the little bees as if this was not too... I'm going to have to go in there and detail that to be silver, as if that was a shoddy soldering job, a la me. So, it makes sense. But then you put it here, and that will be the air tank reservoir. And look at that. So, I just need to make the tubes and such right here. These are the tubes I already said earlier, and that's going to be pretty stiff. So, let's see how this goes. So let's get to it. Mar the surface a bit, make a space for the hot glue to adhere to. If I don't, everyone's gonna have a bad time. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Looks nice. There we go. There we go. The little air tank doohickey here. That's actually looking really cool. Hot glue is weird, you know that. Alright, just shove all that back in there. They'll never notice. Alright. Or this can be like a little tiny shooter or something. Or no. Don't get too distracted to measure this tube out. So that's gonna be such. So that means I can use this much, bend it. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Oh no. Okay, so that's gonna go in there. As such. And then that will here to here like so. Boom. Okay. Tilt that a bit forward, and then that'll work. That'll definitely work. Ah, come on. I can always adjust the little details here, but that should more than enough. Here to there. Should work. Yeah. Definitely. Nice. All right. Now it's gotta find a way to adhere it, and we should be good. Boom! Okay, so that one is gonna be attached to here as such, and then that's gonna look like Bad Dream. Oh! You know what? I'm gonna glue this right now to the thing, so I know where to put it from here on out. Still need to make space so I can, twist the knob here in case I need to wind up the clock. So probably a little bit further up here, as so. But that should work, considering what I need it for. Boom. There we go. That looks pretty official to me. There we go. So there's the air tanks, and then here is the one of the pipes so far. I think the pipe is going to be the hardest thing to manufacture here, because I have no idea how this will end up working. Oh, there we go. There's a hole right here. The best part about this part is that there's already some pre-made holes for the stitching, and the piping can easily just go into there. So, do that. Glue that up. Ooh! Yeah! Look at that! Look at that. Look at the piping. So that's a rough idea of what the piping will look like. As such, so. Oh, there we go. So I got the second pipe bent up as such, and that's going to go on the bottom one here, and they're not going to go to the same destination, just for some variations in the piping, and boom. Oh, I wish I can. Oh, I have a flashlight here. There you go. Hope you can see that. So it looks like something out of a piping. There we go. Out of a steampunk universe. Boom, baby. Nice. That looks good. Oh, I need to. Is that showing through? Oh, I need to paint that part more. We're almost done. We're almost done. So that's how it's gonna look. So, boom. Yeah. So, next up is to, oh yeah, fixate the, the pipes. That would definitely help it not, breaking apart or something. So take that off. Whew, that makes my wrist sweaty. I don't know why I smelled my own wrist there, but alright. Okay, now I find a way to actually fixate it. Oh, there we go. Just use some paper towels. Use some paper towels to fixate your piping. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? Everything can go wrong. Oh gosh, I think everything is going wrong. Oh no, wait. I can still bend the watch. Derp. Okay, there we go. I wonder what my next build should be. I know I'm definitely going to try and change up the filming style, because this, you're not really seeing the details. And maybe I don't think people are going to be willing to watch like a 30+ minute video on me making some random prop like this. Maybe condensed to like 10 minutes, 13 minutes at most, maybe 20. But not this. I don't think people are going to be wanting to watch something like this. That's fine. Not everyone has time to, put 20 minutes into a random YouTube video or something. Especially when this guy doesn't even know what he's doing half the time. Just hope it doesn't warp the plastic. That's what I'm worried about. Oh, I put too much. Oh no. Shoot. Yeah, I need to. Oh yeah, that's hot. Ah! It's melting the plastic. That was what I was worried about. But I can try and remold it back into its original shape before it dries up, and hopefully it'll stay like that. Gosh, that's what I was worried about, man. Right. Okay. That hurt. I actually hurt my finger. Ow. Okay, there we go. Y'all know I'm just plugged in like every other day. Ow, just burnt my finger too. First injury, new show, and I already have my first injury. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna try changing up the styles to be a bit more direct and not like this. Because while I'm waiting for that to heat up, I'm gonna find some little tidbits to touch up with the for the watch. So yeah, let's just. Ow. This one shouldn't be as bad, I hope. So one way for that to heat up, let me go get the little this thing here and finish this up. This is just meant to be a quick little build, not like a whole day build or something like that. But who knows? It could always turn into one of those. You know, no one really knows what the plan will always be. Ah, man. Sorry, my finger's in a lot of pain right now from burning myself from that little panic earlier. So, but hey, maybe I should have like 2 different hot glue guns at the ready. One for serious, just like adheration to different materials, and then one's for not as powerful or much thing. Because this one I could hear it to here using the hot big one that has a lot more heat to it. And then for the more smaller jobs, for that risk of burning stuff like I did with this plastic, as you can tell by the slight warping, I could use the tiny one because I know definitely it ain't gonna burn the plastic as much as it did with the big one did earlier. So now I'm trying to figure out where to put this thing. I know I'm definitely gonna have to cut the chain a bit to make it work here with this watch. So I'm just trying to figure out where to put it that makes sense. So then I guess in this case, I can try putting it, actually I don't know where to put it. Maybe I can try putting it here? Here as such, maybe? Because ooh, I know. There we go. I can do that. And then have this just be a nice little dangly bit here on their left for some contrast. That could work. Let me get that working real quick. Or what if I could put it right here? No, I need it like that. No, it's gonna be weird. Alright, put it right to the side. That's like the original plan called for. There we go. Ah! Who's calling me at a time like this? How unprofessional. An 800 number. Of course. Bam! To that link right here. So open that one up. That's the link. You can actually just open up these links, which is nice. So I don't have to actually cut it, because I know I can definitely use links in the future for such an occasion. Ooh, nasty. Whoo, that smells bad. But at least I know it's not going to burn the plastic and burn my finger. Actually it has, but not as bad as the big one has. There we go. Yeah, see? Adhered it, and it ain't burning the plastic. Nice. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for that to dry up. And then we should be good. There we go. Just a basic outline of the watch. That looks really cool. I never did steampunk before, so if I have done something that most people don't like seeing in steampunk, you have to forgive me. I'm just going off memory, but what I remember, most of the basic features, this being, you know, brass looking stuff here, little copper parts here, maybe some metal, some soldering bits, and, you know, copper wiring, and, you know, old vintage looking stuff. So, and then leather, lots of leather for some reason. Never nylon. Then again, it's back then, they didn't have nylon, I'm assuming, in the times, so maybe that's just me being weird. But definitely these belt buckles, I need to get rid of these things, at least 2 of them, because these aren't gonna serve any purpose apart from just looking odd. So I'll take those off later. But I'm gonna definitely see if I can add more to the goes to the band. No. There we go. So, alright, so waiting for that to dry off. Narrow that, and let's hope for the best. Okay, there we go. Finished it. Oh, alright. I'll put it on backwards, come on. There we go. Boom. Nice. Alright, and then there we go. There's the watch. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there we go. There's the piping, the little things and all that. Let me just move it down. Is the pipe being a little wristy here. The band attached to the side here. Little piping for the I'm guessing air. The air tanks. The base it was put onto, and then of course you can still open the watch as a magnifier. So maybe it's like an old-timey gadget or something, or a steampunk gadget. And I think that'll do it. I don't have anything else I should add to it. Maybe no, I don't. Yeah, I got nothing else because I mean maybe I could add one more piece to it. Maybe I don't know. Not outro yet. So that's my build for today. That's the first episode. I'm gonna try and definitely change up the presentation style because I personally don't think this is gonna work out, just me being static. I think it's better if I actually have the camera on me and recording it up close with detail and all that. So we'll see, or maybe I can have a camera hooked up there one day so you can just switch between the two and all that. But maybe that's just wishful thinking. I don't even know if this is gonna do good, but there we go. Anyways, that's just me worrying, but that should be my own issue, not yours. So, boom. There we go. There is the Steampunk watch. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me block the sun real quick. Gosh, this thing never wants to... There we go. Anyways, Steampunk watch. Hope you guys enjoyed. My name is Ep.1, yeah! And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And those you guys... Catch you around.